thought, Adrien Broner, edged it out, man. I thought he edged it out. Adrian Granados, I mean, he was looking good, first couple of rounds, he was dancing around and stuff like that. I thought he was gonna stay to the outside, man. I told you, man, I hit this brother on Facebook. I was like, yo, man, you gotta stay to the outside, bro. Stay to the outside, man. Watch out for those uppercuts and stuff like that. He can't be on the inside. And I've listened to other YouTube channels, primarily, The Wire, and he said the same thing. And I'm like, man, this is like his post fight analysis and stuff like that. I already made my pre fight, video saying that Granados was gonna have to watch out for that. But it turns out that, you know, it's good to get some kind of like, affirmation or confirmation of what you've been saying when somebody else says it. You know what I'm saying? So to let you know that you kind of like on point. I had the same idea and stuff like that. It sort of like validates your opinion a little bit. So, like I was saying, man, the dude got to stay on the outside, and he was looking good, man. Broner was chasing him around. Like, man, Broner got to chase him around. He's like, he don't look too good chasing Adrian Granados around and stuff like that. But like I said, man, in the previous in the pre-fight video, I was saying that old boy Granados, because I met him before, and his statement was that he's a crazy Mexican. This is what's coming out of his mouth. This ain't what I'm calling him. This is what he said about himself, because I seen him fight prior, and I was like, yeah, man, I see you fight, because I seen him fight several times up at the UIC Pavilion. And like I told you, man, in some fights he be getting knocked down and stuff like that. You saw the Amir Imam fight because the dude be fighting reckless. And then he was like, yeah, man, I'm crazy Mexican, because he's supposed to fight, he got an offer to fight, I think, Zaire Rahim or something like that. One of these fighters that Mayweather supposedly had ducked or something like that, like 135 or something like that, man. At that weight class or whatever. Former champion that was kind of like making his comeback. Damn, that wasn't too long ago. That was around like 2013, I think it was. And so, long story short, yeah, man, that's the way it ended up happening, man. This dude ended up losing his school, and he ended up trying to body, Adrien Broner. He was getting all on top of him and stuff like that. Adrien Broner, he was able to get off some clean shots, pick him off and stuff like that. And yeah, man, I just don't know why to do this and stick to the outside, man. The Facebook opinion poll, I guess, they had on Showtime, had Granados winning, which, just by looking at the fight, I'm looking at it and I'm like, yeah, it looks like he's doing pretty darn good, But it's a clean and effective puncher, and it looks like Adrien Broner landed the more telling punches, via the judges. But it was a split decision. That was good, I don't know if that boosts Adrian Granados' confidence or anything like that. I mean, he still took an L at the end of the day, and he was pretty heated in a post-fight interview. He was like, man, won't you come back to my hometown or something like that? And Bruno was like, man, I'm staying in Cincinnati. It's like, I ain't coming to Chicago. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, man, I guess Granados had mentioned that Broner should, go back to 140, stuff like that, because he doesn't have the power. If that was the case, man, then, Broner should be laying on the canvas, you know what I'm saying? He should have been able to knock him out. You know what I'm saying? They say the same thing about Floyd. Oh, he ain't got no power, but yeah, once he hit you in the mouth, you backing up and stuff like that, But yeah, man, Adrian Granados, man, it's just like Timothy Bradley, man. They follow that game plan and looking all sweet and stuff like that. And it only takes like one thing to get them, emotional, you know what I'm saying? They're supposed to be professional, supposed to be a little bit detached. But no, that personality comes out, man, all the time, man. These boxers, man, that personality, their character, and you know how they living it every day comes out in the ring, man. It comes out, man. It just comes out. You know, it just comes out, man. I think Mayweather, man, probably the only one that's been able to like just stay cool and collective and you know, make adjustments and stuff like that. Make adjustments, and he got control of his emotions and whatnot. Great example of that is the Victor Ortiz fight, cause how he cold cocked him. That was vicious. That was some cold stuff, man. That was very cold. And Mayweather told him before the what was that, like a face off or whatever like that on Showtime or whatever. It was like, man, you make one mistake and you out of there. You know what I'm saying? And Victor Ortiz, man, after those headbutts, made one mistake, man, trying to be all chummy. And Mayweather knocked him out, man. Mayweather knocked him out, cold cocked him. But yeah, man, I think Granados, man, you know, I don't know about him, man. He's like one of those coulda, woulda, shoulda fighters, man. He's not there yet, man. He still has that potential, but yeah, man. I think in every fight, his emotions gonna get the best of him, and you know, I'm just gonna keep it at that. As far as Adrien Broner, yeah, I can see him. We were talking about it that night too, man. We were talking about it on EJ Boxing Live, man, on the Hangout. Like, who does he fight next, man? Like, who does he fight next? It was, Pacquiao was mentioned. But I thought he should fight, man. You know, I was thinking maybe he should fight, you know, Timothy Bradley, man. He should fight Timothy Bradley. You know, that would be a good fight. I wouldn't mind seeing, like, Danny Garcia. You know what I'm saying? Whether, you know, he wins or loses versus Keith Thurman. I would like to see Danny Garcia versus Adrien Broner because they're going to be right there. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be right there, right in front of each other. You know? So I think that'll be an action-packed fight. But I can't think of any more like off the top of my head, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that, man. Who does Adrien Broner fight next? Because I wasn't like, you know, I was kind of disappointed, man, you know. I was kind of disappointed. I thought that, you know, Adrian Granados was going to fight his fight, and eventually he'll get reckless, and I thought Adrien Broner would take advantage of that and maybe, you know, knock him out. But, I mean, hindsight being 2020, I don't even think Adrien Broner has gotten a knockout. What, in the 5 fights he's had? I think he had 147. It's supposed to be 142 pounds. So, you know, you have a dude that is lacking discipline, you know, regarding his weight. And then the power is not transferring over to 147 pounds. I mean, it's good enough, but at the same time, you know, he's kind of young to just be doing good enough. You know what I'm saying? You know, he should be knocking dudes out. You know, taking them out, especially for his style and everything like that, and you know how he likes to do those uppercuts. Looks like he puts a lot of power into him and stuff like that. But yeah, man, he'll still have issues at 142. You know, 140 as well. Excuse me, 140 as well. So, all right, man, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I'll catch y'all later. Bye.